Any time that we are subjected to high levels of stress for a prolonged period of time without allowing for relaxation, we put ourselves at risk of feeling burnt out. We may begin to feel extremely overwhelmed with even the smallest tasks, and usually our productivity levels decline rapidly. Being a college student is challenging for many reasons, but most of all, it's difficult to keep a proper work life balance in such a stressful environment. In this video, we'll explore what burnout really is, as well as healthy tactics that college students may utilize to counteract this phenomena or avoid it entirely. Importantly, each individual who experiences burnout may define it differently and may use unconventional tactics to get themselves back on track, both of which are determined by their unique stressors and pre existing mental health struggles. Generally, what is burnout and its causation? As previously mentioned, burnout may manifest itself as a period of low productivity fueled primarily by an extreme lack of motivation, exhaustion that is not alleviated with a good night's sleep, and a decrease of interest in the hobbies that usually bring us joy and fulfillment. Since burnout usually presents itself after suffering high levels of stress over long periods of time, it may appear unexpectedly during a considerably difficult semester when you've accidentally spread yourself much too thin. Many students who are accustomed to challenging themselves academically might reach their limit when met with an additionally demanding environment in college. You might be making time for your academics, your community service and extracurricular activities, or your friends, but you're not allowing ample time to recharge your own battery when you need it most. So, how is it possible to balance your responsibilities as a college student to help avoid the symptoms of burnout while still remaining productive and excited about your academic and social life? There are several ways in which you can avoid or alleviate feelings of burnout as a college student, including learning about your own limitations and understanding the signs of burnout, taking advantage of your time off and learning to separate work and play, and practicing self care whenever possible. While your own signs of burnout may be different from your peers, it's important to pay close attention to changes in your own mental health so that you may more easily recognize when you're beginning to struggle. For example, it may be cause for concern if you constantly feel tired or you begin to suffer from more frequent and painful headaches. Emotionally, your feelings of accomplishment after completing tasks may reduce dramatically, as well as your feelings of self approval and overall positivity. If you begin to experience any of these symptoms while under high levels of stress, it may be time to reevaluate your schedule and make changes accordingly to avoid burnout. While it's important to incorporate time for relaxation into your schedule without feeling guilty for doing so, it's equally as important to make good use of the time you spend away from school or work. For example, mindlessly scrolling on social media is not always an effective way of resting your brain. After the completion of a large project, some individuals may benefit from a long exercise session, finally giving their study space a nice cleaning, cooking themselves a nice meal, and even catching up on sleep. Whatever it is that you choose to do to overcome your symptoms of burnout, make sure that the activities are fruitful for you and allow you to spend some time participating in non academic activities that you truly enjoy. Overall, avoiding burnout entirely is easier said than done. College is an environment in which you're challenged academically, socially, and emotionally. It's no wonder why many students in this age group may become overwhelmed when making decisions that will affect the rest of their adult lives. However, practicing reading your own emotional state, making time for activities that are personally fulfilling, and setting clear boundaries that keep you from overfilling your plate will help to alleviate some of the stress of seeking your undergraduate degree, and thus may also alleviate severe symptoms of burnout.